Hey you guys, and welcome to my channel. So the title kind of explains everything. I kind of had a St. Patrick's Day playtime. I started off with a specific look in mind, but I just kind of went wild. I blame it on this. I don't know. It is a St. Patrick's Day look, so why not have a sip of sangria a while, even though sangria is not Irish at all, but it's what I had and it was my drink of choice for the evening. So I used an old favorite of mine, which is one of the Coastal Scents 88 palettes. This is the original. As you can see, this puppy is well loved, so I mainly use like the greens and a few of the neutrals. But yeah, so I figured that I pulled this out because I feel like this is really easy to get. I didn't want to use anything that I had that was green because some of them were limited edition, or you know, not everybody can get to it. This everybody can get to, and I highly suggest one of these type of palettes to kind of start off your makeup kit if you are a beginner, because it just forces you to play around with different looks. It forces you to play around with different colors. So this was perfect for this. I had a lot of fun creating this look, as you'll see throughout the demo or the tutorial. I did have a lot of fun while creating this, and I do want to say that I was sniffling a lot. I have been for a while. I think my allergies, it was like 70 degrees today, so my allergies are kind of kicking me in my ass at the moment, so just excuse the sniffling. I apologize as I do it again, but let's just hop on into the tutorial. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are not already, and I will see you guys now. Bye. Alrighty, so I have already began by priming my eye with the Eden Primer Potion by Urban Decay. And the main palette that I am using is the 88 original palette by Coastal Scents. And I am using just mainly the greens and the neutral shades. So let's just dive straight into everything. I am going to begin by placing the green shade down with just a regular I believe this is called the C Brush, eyeshadow C Brush by e.l.f. And I'm using this green shade here. And I am going to pat that all over the mobile lid. And I guess I have to use this face to do so. Alright, so next what I am going to do is take a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to take this cool tone taupe color here and just run it through my crease as like a transition shade.
You got it for the low. If you stitching, I go loco. I hit you with that trench coat. If you're thinking that I'm solo.
And next I'm going to take this blackened brown shade and run this through my inner and outer crease. And since I wanted to make this really simple for the most part, these are a majority of the shadows that I'll be using, and you'll see the last one that I'm going to use. I'm going to kind of dust off the brush a little bit just to do the rest of the blending. And now I'm going to take a wipe here and just kind of clean up this outer inner corner. Alrighty, so now I'm going to highlight my brow bone, which I am using Get Lucky by ColourPop Cosmetics, and this just flat shader type brush by Sonia Kashuk. And you can just see the type of sheen that you get out of that. And then I'm going to take a different brush here for my inner corner, which I'm just using, what is this? The Accent brush by Real Techniques. Same color in my inner corner. And then I'm just going to kind of blend it upwards for a nice glow on my inner tear duct. So now that we have the eyeshadow down, I am now going to take just a black liquid liner and line the top waterline, or the top, you know what I'm trying to say, my top lid.
I'm in love with the cold.
As you can see, I'm not being extremely neat because now we are going to take, this is a shimmer eyeliner by Nika K, and this is in the shade gold, which makes sense. It's a gold liner. Damn. And I really like this liner because the applicator is more on the stiff side. It's not too flexible, so I feel like I have a bit more control.
I'm in love with the cold. I got it for the love.
And if you make a mistake, don't worry too much because you can always go in with a black liner to kind of clean it up. So there is the eye look. I'm going to let this dry. While it's drying, I'm going to put my concealer and everything on, and I will be right back. Alrighty, so now that we have concealer and everything on, I put on the rest of my face, and then I also put a little bit of black liner in my waterline. So now we can move on to the fun on the bottom lash line. I am first going to start off with like this fluffier blending brush, and I'm going to use a lighter shade of green, which is going to be this guy here, and I'm just going to kind of dust this on my lower lash line. And as you can see, I'm focusing most of the color on this outer edge here and just dragging it inwards towards the gold. And you can surely do whatever you're comfortable with, but at this point, I'm just kind of having fun with it. So if this ain't your taste, then I won't even be offended, but just have fun. So now I'm going to take this khaki green color, and I am going to go a little bit closer to the lash line.
I'm in love with the cold.
Just to kind of deepen it up a little bit. And as you can see, I really just focused it right on the outer edge, not even pulling it all the way in like I did with the lighter color. So now I'm going to switch my brush here, and I am going to use like this rounded edge. And I'm going to use that same green color that we used on the lid. I'm losing my straw. Shit. That causes me to drink. It is supposed to be like a St. Patrick's Day look. So, You know, why not? Why not? So, as you can see, I concentrated the color on there, and I am going to focus that right on the outer edge. As I get everything inside of my eyeball. Now lastly, I am going to take my ColourPop shadow in Roulette, which is just a matte black. And I am going to use like a chiseler type brush and get as close to my lash line as possible. Can you tell I've been drinking? Maybe it's just a little bit.
Need a brick or miss my 3-flow. But I'm in love just like me, no. Busting shots.
And again, I'm going to take that same like blender brush, if I can find it. It's hidden from me. There it is. And just blow out that outer edge. So that's what it looks like now. I'm going to go back in with that gold liner and just kind of crisp out the edges here. And I'm just having fun, like I said. You don't have to do it exactly like this. This is just an idea, so have fun with it. And I just want to dab a little bit. Just to add a little bit of sparkle.
I got it for the Lord.
Okay, so we want to carry more of this gold, the theme of the gold and the golden pot on the rest of our face. So I am going in with my Missy Lynn palette, and I am going to use this gold highlight here with just my Morphe fan brush, and I've used this multiple times, so it is very, very dirty with the same highlighter, so it's all good. And just dust that on the high point of our cheekbones. Down the bridge of our nose. On my forehead. And on my top lip and chin. So, if you want, you can use lashes. I'm not going to, because after all is said and done, I'm going to be wiping this off of my face. So I am just going to use some mascara, and I'm going to use my favorite Rocket Volume Express by Maybelline on my top and bottom lashes. So I am going to use Apple Strudel, which is a NYX Butter Gloss, just to give myself a little hint of pink. So this is the finished look. I know I said simple at the beginning, but I lie. You know, what do you want from me? Like, I don't even know what to tell you. But have fun, and I hope you all have a safe, happy St. Patrick's Day. Although I'm nowhere near Irish, I really don't celebrate the holiday, but this was a requested look. Just my kind of spin on what she asked for. I went out of control, basically. I'm drinking. What do you want? So Until next time, I will see you guys on my next video. Smooches, bye.